All right, resource gang, we finna let my student try it. I'm gonna walk him through it a couple times just so he can know what to see, what to look for, different angle, different position, when to turn the steering wheel, when not to turn it, you know, just to get him, just to try to give him some pointers on what to do and what not to do. We also had to change sides so he can see the line where he's backing into. So he's starting out right, turning his steering wheel to the right. So we got enough room on his blind side, so we ain't worried about if he don't got enough room to swing around. So looking at the tail end of his trailer, he's got his trailer pointed in the hole. It's just making sure when he swing around that he can get it in the hole. So at this point, it's all about looking at what's going on. When to turn the steering wheel. He's doing good right now, turning the steering wheel back to the right to see where his trailer, where he needs that trailer to go. He's backing beside that blue truck. Still doing good. Let's see what we got. All right. He got it going right, but he's gonna still probably have to pull up and straighten it up some. But I don't know. Let's see. Me personally, at this point, I would have got out and looked just to see where my tail end is at, what I'm working with. But so from the looks of where he's turning his steering wheel, he's trying to scoot his trailer over, which I would do that too. That would definitely be a smart thing to do. But here's the part where a lot of my students get confused at, because if you put too much angle in it, then now you're gonna lose your whole spot. But this guy here is doing really good for me to show him once and let him do it. I walked him through it on the first time just to give him a good, idea of what to do, and this is really good. It's been a while since I've seen one do it like this, but he's really put it in here without me telling him anything this go round. So that's perfect. That's good. And just like that, folks, there you have it. Let's see. He's still doing some dancing over there. That steering wheel. And he almost got it done under 5 minutes, so that's still good too. We're gonna see can he do it again. All right, guys, we're gonna go for attempt number 2. Let's see, can he do it again without me telling him anything? Let's see, can he do it again? It's very hard. It's very seldom that I get students on their first, second attempt to get it in the hole without me telling them nothing. They're fresh out of school. without me, well, I ain't gonna say without me telling them nothing, but by me showing them and demonstrating it to them, and then they get in the truck and execute. But I can tell you this, backing is all about taking your time and your setup. Your setup is the most important thing about backing. If you got the perfect setup, it really is not that hard to get the truck in the hole. It's all about paying attention to your trailer, because your trailer tells you everything you need to know. You have to pay attention to this tail end of this trailer, because this tail end is going to tell you what's going on, when you need to turn, how much you need to turn, and when you got to come out of it. See, right now, he's turning his steering wheel back to the right because he needs to angle that trailer just a little bit more towards the hole. And guys, you got to remember, the trailer don't react until 10 feet of whatever you're doing. It's going to stay the same way until 10 feet. After that, you start to see your trailer start to react. He's taking his time. He's thinking before he do his maneuvers, his move. He's watching his trailer. So he's doing everything the way it's supposed to be. Yes. But look, as you pulling up, watch the tail end of your trailer. If you pull up too much, you'll get out of line of where your trailer need to be at. So watch the tail end as you pulling up. All right. So if you pull up too much, you can lose your position, and now you'll start struggling. About right there. And then you go right back into your position. And it don't matter how many pull-ups you do. You just want to get it as perfect as you possibly can. So look, when you pull up this time, pull up, watch your trailer get straight, counter steer it back. See, he's pointing towards the hole. So the second pull-up is gonna line him up perfect, while all he have to do is straight line and get it in. Now, what you also got to understand is this. When you're doing it like this, because technically his trailer's a little too far over, he needs to scoot it over that way, but gravity is going to automatically want to pull your trailer to one side. Either it's going to be to the left, and you need to be able to see that and determine which way you need to fight against it. But the hardest thing about this is the straight line back, because you have to counter steer this trailer. Sometimes it be off, sometimes it don't. But when it's off, you really got to counter steer this trailer from left to right, right to left, in order to get it to go perfectly in the spot. And a lot of times, every student I've had, at least 9 times out of 10, they have struggled with that one part right there with the counter steering, because they still think they have to put this trailer in a hard right or a hard left, when technically you really don't. You just need to pull it up to get it as straight as you can, counter steer it back. Woo! That's good, bro. So there you have it, resource game for the day. I'll probably let it do it 1 or 2 more times, and that's going to be the ball game for that. That's going to be the ball game for today's episode of Training with the Bishop. My student is going to get better, and he's going to get better each day. It's all about repetition, how much you do it, how many times you do it, the consistency of if you're doing anything in life, not just trucking, but any profession. Yeah, do it again. But any profession, anything that you got going on, is all about the consistency of what you're doing to get better and better and better. So y'all, I'll catch y'all on the next episode, and I'll holler at y'all then. Y'all stay tuned for what's next.